Science of trigonometric functions. In this module you will learn about the science of various trigonometric functions. Consider a circle of unit radius with its center at the origin. Let P be any point on the unit circle whose coordinates are x, y. Now, draw a perpendicular from point P on x-axis and join OP to obtain a right triangle POQ. Let us assume that angle POQ is equal to theta. In the right triangle POQ, trigonometric ratio sin theta is equal to y and trigonometric ratio cos theta is equal to x. Now, substituting cos theta for x and sin theta for y, you get the coordinates of point P as cos theta, sin theta. Since the values of x and y remains positive in the first quadrant, the signs of cos theta and sin theta is also positive. Now all the points on the unit circle corresponding to the angles 0 to pi by 2 lie in the first quadrant. Thus, the sine and cosine of angles in the interval from 0 to pi by 2 is always positive. All the points on unit circle corresponding to angles between pi by 2 and pi lie in the second quadrant. Since x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive in the second quadrant, the cosine is negative and sine is positive for any angle in the interval from pi by 2 to pi. Further, all the points on the unit circle corresponding to angles between pi and 3 pi by 2 lie in the third quadrant. Since x coordinate and y coordinate both are negative in the third quadrant, the cosine and sine both are negative for any angle in the interval from pi to 3 pi by 2. Now, all the points on the unit circle corresponding to angles between 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi lie in the fourth quadrant. Since x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative in the fourth quadrant, the cosine is positive and sine is negative for any angle in the interval from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. You are already aware that tangent of any angle is equal to the ratio of sine and cosine of that angle. Thus, by checking the signs of sine and cosine, you establish the sign of the tangent. This fact helps us to conclude that tangent function is positive in the first quadrant, negative in the second quadrant, positive in third quadrant, and negative in fourth quadrant. Now, let us discuss about the signs of cosecant function in different quadrants. Since cosecant function is the reciprocal of sine function, the sign of cosecant function in 4 quadrants is same as the sign of sine function. Similarly, secant function is the reciprocal of cosine function. Thus, the sign of secant function in 4 quadrants is same as the sign of cosine function. Now, the cotangent function is the reciprocal of the tangent function. This helps us to conclude that the sign of cotangent function in 4 quadrants is same as the sign of the tangent function. In this module you have learnt that sine and cosecant functions are positive in the first and second quadrants and negative in the third and fourth quadrants. Cosine and secant functions are positive in the first and fourth quadrants and negative in the second and third quadrants.